That is probably the worst damage that I've seen on one of these drive gears ever. Wow. See if I can get this on video. The bearings for this thing are shot. The whole gear kind of pitched at an angle, and well, it pitched at an angle away from the pinion gear in there, and so the belt drove the pinion gear, right? And that was pitched away. Pinion gear just kept running over, barely touched the teeth, and ended up just breaking that pretty bad. But we know we've got bad bearings in there. So let's start taking it apart. We're going to start with removing the belt pulley. I've got some roll pin punches. They have a little nub on the end that help keep the punch centered on the pin. Almost there. I should have secured that in the vise a little bit better, but that's okay. Oh, more pry bar, huh? Yeah, okay. Well, sometimes they come off easy and sometimes they don't. This is one of the times that it doesn't. But if we can, there we go. A little bit of mechanical advantage, some leverage. Oh, yuck. This thing got so gross. It's so much like shredded plastic in here. Yuck. Yeah, I got called away. I was in the middle of a meeting. Boing. And I got called on the radio. 17. Code was 70. A switch not found. And that's kind of a rare one. So I knew it had piqued my interest. I knew something was up. I don't know if I have a bigger punch. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. I want to see if I can use a punch and a hammer to punch this out, or if we're going to have to go over to the hydraulic press. We don't know. We might get lucky. We are not going to get lucky. No. All right, let's go to the press. Well, you guys weren't looking. I got the sprocket shaft jigged up in the press here. So we're just going to ramrod it through. Whoa! What am I? Am I stuck? I'm not stuck on anything. Oh, bad bearings. Hey, there we go. Whoo! Oh, it's raining shrapnel down. Oh, I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah, that's the thing's dead. All right, let's go back to the shop. The sprocket shaft itself looks to be in good condition, other than some bad bearings. So that's good, because I don't have a spare sprocket shaft. We may have to go back out and press this bearing back off. We might be able to back it off with a hammer and a punch, but this gear is shot. The garbage is right here. Straight into the garbage. The outside race of the bearing is still stuck in the plate here, but that should be easy enough to hammer out real quick. A couple of taps. Ding! Oh, it came out in pieces. Wow. Okay. So the bearing plate itself looks good. Pinion gear looks good. I don't feel the need to really press this apart. It's not bad. It does need to be cleaned up, so I'll put you guys on pause. We'll come back when everything's all cleaned up. I may have spoken a little too soon. The ridges in here that seat the bearing are damaged on both sides. So we are going to have to press the pinion shaft out. I need to see if I have another bearing plate. Otherwise, we're going to have to put this on pause and wait for a parts order to come in. Wow, that's good. We have a spare bearing plate. So back to the press. Pinion shaft is coming out. We'll probably end up doing all 4 brand new bearings just because it's extra insurance. Just like the other side, we've got a snap ring on here that we will need to remove first. Easier said than done. Please come out. Keep slipping off. What if... There we go. There we go. That's better. Well, we can give it a shot and see maybe a punch and hammer, but it's probably going to be a press. Yeah, that does not want to go anywhere. Back to the press. And we're back. Oh, there it goes. Are you done yet? There we go. Hey, no shrapnel rain this time. That's good. Still don't trust these bearings to reuse them, but I got 2 more. Well, we are here. Let's get the bearings off of our sprocket shaft too. Uh-oh, I have made a serious miscalculation here. The ram extensions have eaten the socket. Yeah, well, that's a first. What to do, what to do, what to do? I have an idea. Hold on, I'll be right back. I think that'll work. Let's find out. Yeah, there it goes. Wonder if I have enough ram travel. This is a cheap Harbor Freight hydraulic press, so no guarantees. Oh yeah, we're good. There it is. Cool. Carnage. All right, back to the workshop again. So we will start the reassembly process by putting bearings in our bearing block or bearing plate. Tap them in with a rubber mallet. Shouldn't take a lot of force. There's that. We've got our pinion shaft and our sprocket shaft cleaned, nice and shiny. New gear coming in. Pulley's good. Roll pin is good. Got our pinion gear, little spacer washer. That's going to go in there. I'm going to tap it down a little bit just to see, oh, I could have put it on the anvil side there too, just to get it started in here, and then we'll take it over. We can take it over to the press and punch it down. We don't really need to get that on camera. It's not a huge. Not sure if anybody was super observant, but I think I'll take a second to come in and let you know that I messed up. I put the wrong shaft in the wrong side. I had it 180 degrees flipped and rotated, so this is the correct position. Okay, we've got our pinion shaft pressed back on. Let's bring in our snap ring, and then we'll do the same thing on our sprocket shaft. Is that on there? It is seated in the groove. Good. All right, back to the press. We are going to do this handheld on the fly because League is getting ready to start directly behind me, and it's going to be very loud. Why are you not going fast enough? There we go. I didn't have the valve closed all the way there. We have a little longer to go here, but can we do it? Yes, we can. It's just getting tedious. We're nearly done. Is it seated? It is seated. We're good. Back to the workbench. The last two steps in this process are going to be putting our gear back on and putting the pulley back on. We may or may not, again, need the hydraulic press. Chances are pretty high that we will. See if I can. Is that lined up? That looks pretty lined up. Can we tap this down with a hammer? Maybe, maybe not. No. All right, back to the press, but it's too loud over there. League just started. It's going to be very loud in here for a little while. The drive gear has been successfully pressed back on. So we've got a spacer washer in there and then a snap ring. And we are good to go. Doesn't that look nice? All right, last step. Our pulley. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, I wonder how that happened. Didn't feel anything. Line this up. Oop. Right there. That punch is too big. All right, that should locate everything. A couple of taps to start it. There we go. All the way through, please. Ding. Looks good. All right. Drive gear assembly is done. Super loud in here. Anyways, this one's done. We're good to go. Put it back. Hard to do with one hand. Put it back in its home Until next time, Stripe Gear Assembly.